Ikenna.
Ichie, I greet you, sir.
I invited you here for a very important discussion.
Ichie, I hope all is well. Is there any problem?
All is well, no problem. I want to ask you, who are you?
Well, Ichie, I'm Johnson Ikenna Chiemeka, the son of Ibuka Michael Chiemeka, the next king of this community.
You are the true son of your father.
Thank you, Ichie. Thank you.
Ikenna.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ikenna, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, ma'am. Priscilla, I saw that by this side and meet me at the park. Okay, ma'am.
As I was saying,
Okay.
I'm very happy that you know that you are the next king of this kingdom. So, what are your preparations for becoming the next king?
Ichie. Well, the thing, there's nothing, I'm just waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for the right time.
Listen, now is the right time. You should be prepared. And soon, we, the elders, will invite you for more information. So, be ready and be strong and wise.
Okay. No problem, Ichie. I have heard you.
Okay.
I have heard you.
Oh no, you are highly welcome.
Thank you, John.
My reason for inviting you over here is for us to be reminded that it's over a year plus that our late king has been laid to rest, and that throne has ever remained vacant. And the right person to sit on that throne is Ikenna. As a matter of fact, he is not cultured, and by tradition, he knew nothing about our tradition. So he can't even handle the affairs of this great kingdom. And I suggest that I should be crowned the next king so that Ikenna will take after me.
Ichie,
No.
I listened to you with rapt attention. I was afraid at the beginning of your speech that you're going to meander into areas that are very sensitive. But you have spoken well, like a wise man. And all that you have said is true. All of us in this kingdom know that Ikenna is unqualified, is uncultured, mannerless, very unintelligent. And the worst is that I know not the CEOs. He takes hard drugs. How can we relinquish our throne to a drug addict? Mbana, cannot happen. Not in my time, as you know what this kingdom. And the only person qualified after him is you. In our estimation in this kingdom, you are a wise man, a rich man, a man of influence, a well-cultured man, a traditionalist to the core. What else or who else can we ask for to be the king in this our village? So, like I said, you spoke wisely. Had it been it was in my power to do just that, I would have settled it here and now. But I cannot take decision alone. I suggest we have this meeting with the Council of Elders. So I will deliberate on it and put the crown on the head that it fits.
No, I thank you very much. As a matter of fact, I never said we will decide here. Automatically, we'll have to table it to the elders so that they will decide. But I have to tell you this first because you are the custodian of tradition. And your decision is final. That is why I should call on you first.
Very wise. Thank you.
And there's many elders that will support me.
You're a very wise man.
Oh no. Oh no.
I heard Chief Odumegu wants to become our next king instead of Ikenna.
Who is Ikenna, if I may ask? Can he rule this community? My brother, the kingship is not meant for radicals.
Wait. Obior, this is traditional. Don't forget, you can never fight tradition. Listen, kingship is not all about being who is radical or whatever. Do you understand me? Remember, every one of us knows that Ikenna is the rightful king. So allow that young man be. Are you hearing me? The elders know how to handle him. They know how to direct him on that throne. So stop fooling yourself, my brother.
But wait, this person you mentioned, I mean Chief Odumegu, is he not aware of our custom and tradition in this land?
Chief Odumegu is very much aware. He knows everything.
Then why is he planning on taking another man's rights?
Ask Obiora.
Our kingship in this community is turn by turn, so he should wait for his own turn.
I don't even know how you guys see things.
Okay.
Ikenna is a royalty and also Odumegu. But here, Ikenna is a poor man. He cannot rule this community. Since Chief Odumegu is the next, let him be the king. After his kingship, Ikenna can become whatever he wants to be.
Just like that.
Obiora.
As simple as ABCD or Obiora.
Can you hear yourself talk? Well, I don't think there is any reason for us to argue on this issue here now. Obiora, like I said before, the elders are the king makers. Do you understand? It's not in our hand. So allow them to decide. I know elders knows how to direct that man.
Forget the elders. We are the youth. If the elders make any wrong decision, we correct them. And they say, elders.
Is that what you think? Ishigiri Anoku because you're drinking my oku? Oga, this is custom and tradition. Don't tell me if elders make a wrong decision, you correct them. Let us wait for the elders.
Okay. If elders make any wrong decision, you correct them. You Obiora. In which aspect? Because in my oku.
Let's wait until then. Yes.
Ikenna is the next king.
Are you serious? Hey, this is good. I think Ikenna is favored by the gods.
Not that he is favored by the gods, but the entire family are chosen by the gods. Don't you know that Ikenna's family is one of the royal families chosen by the gods?
Hi, my, I didn't know.
That you ought to know these things, so that if I'm not here, you can tell the children that we have 3 royal families. The Umuokoro family, the Nwachukwu family, and the Udenji family, the philanthropists. These are the royal families we have.
But Papa, I heard that Ikenna is too young. He's too radical. He smokes, he drinks. Papa, I don't think he's qualified to be our king.
No, my daughter.
It is not a matter of being too young or too radical. But it is the God of choosing. No one.
Oh, Ikenna is a very humble young man. And I think you make a good king.
Yes.
Victor, what is really happening in our land? Everyone knows that it is a time for Umokoro family to produce a king. And the right person to be a king is Ikenna. So why is it that Chief Odumegwu is parading around the throne?
That cannot happen. Because everybody knows that it's Ikenna's turn. So nobody can take it from him.
Let's reason as mentors. We all know that whosoever becomes the king, we are going to guide him as the palace choosing guard.
Sure.
Yes, it's true. Ikenna is the right person. But you see, Ikenna is poor, is broke, is even weak, is rascal, is smoke.
What are you saying?
That guy is not qualified to rule us.
What are you saying, Emeka? The throne of this land, is it by riches? How can you say a thing like that?
I know what I am saying. Yes, I know what I am saying. You see me, Emeka, I am not ready to serve any king who cannot take care of me. I am not.
How do you know he cannot take care of you?
My brother, what do you expect?
I said it. I told you guys.
Obiora.
No, Odumegwu must be the king.
So you made Odumegwu the king. Odumegwu. This correlation has not even been announced yet. So why are you calling him king?
So what are you saying? That little boy Ikenna, that rascal can challenge Chief Odumegwu.
Obiora, you get weak. Can you just relax? Listen, Odumegwu only visited Onowu just to tell him his intention. That has never made him the king. For your information, Onowu that I know can never make Chief Odumegwu the king. Only him. Do you understand? So relax yourself and wait for the elders to decide on what to do before you start talking rubbish, man. What's the problem?
My little advice to that rascal, that radical, go and tell him to buy a relaxer and relax. Because a boy like him can never and will never challenge a man like Chief Odumegwu.
Do you know what your problem is? Or the cargo dealer. In fact, as you're sitting now, they will give you drink because you're not understanding anything. Obiora. You see that guy? You see that man you are referring to as a radical? He's never a radical man. That young man has something obsessed, for your information. So stop calling him names. Because you've not gone close to him and see the wisdom that man portrays. Respect yourself. It's Ikenna's turn. Odumegwu should go and sit down.
Wait now.
Oh, Odumegwu can never feed you with drinks, Sabi. For your information, now that guy when they refer as a radical, now he give us this one. So relax yourself. So with all this Odumegwu, he cannot buy drink for you.
Well, I've spoken with Chief Omenihu and Chief Ude, and both of them are solidly behind me. I've even informed them of our gathering with Onowu, so that all of them will be solidly in our support.
That's a very nice move. That means you are already the Igwe. Igwe!
But, Father, what about Chief Abanobi? Have you discussed with him?
I have not spoken with him, but I will do that before then. What about the youths? You know they are our strength.
I suggest you speak with them so that they will support us.
Oh, about that, Father, I've thought about it. And I'll just follow it up.
Nai, I'll meet with the woman leader. You know she's my friend. And she will not say no to anything I ask her to do for me. Well, now. Nai, I suggest you meet with Ikenna. Try to convince him. Let him see reasons with you. If he refuses, offer him good amount of money. Big enough to take his mind out.
You are a woman of wisdom. I would just do what you say.
Again,
Chief.
I have decided to see you privately because it is said that honor should be given to those whom it is due.
Well, I'm so surprised that you actually came to see me, but I hope there is no problem.
All is well.
Okay.
I called to remind you that you've known that it's more than a year plus that our late king has been laid to rest.
Yes.
And that throne has remained ever vacant. The very people that are to sit on that throne is either you or me.
Yeah.
As at now, you know, you are too small to handle the affairs of this kingdom. So I suggest you allow me to sit on the throne so you will take after me.
Chief Odumegu, I have heard what you said. But the truth is, it's only a coward that will accept what you've just requested, of which I am not ready to be one. Okay? I'm not ready to be a coward. I will not accept that. Please, kindly wait for your turn. By the way, who told you that I'm too young to be a king? How old was your father when he became king? How old was he? He was even younger than I am. So, why the rush? Why the struggle to take my place? But it will not work. I will not accept. Please.
Let me remind you again. For now, you know you are very poor. How on earth do you think you can afford the requirements for your coronation? I suggest you allow me so that I will give you a huge amount of money to take good care of yourself, to start life. So whenever you take after me, you will have enough to take care of yourself and to take care of your coronation.
Chief Odumegu, thank you for reminding me that I am poor. I appreciate it. Thank you for insulting me. But what I want to let you know is this. I will not, I repeat, I will not sell my birthright to anyone. I will not sell my birthright to you, nor anyone. Not to greedy people like you. I will not. So just bear that in mind.
Are you insulting me?
No, you insulted me first of all by calling me poor. Yes, I know I'm poor, I don't have money. But at least, as Madu, I have people, I have friends. In case you're thinking in that direction. But please, just wait for your turn. Remember, the only thing that awaits greedy and selfish people like you is death. So because
are you threatening me with death?
I'm just telling you what it is. Please, I beg to take my leave. Biko, sorry, please, I'm leaving. I'm not ready for this talk.
You see what I told you people? The elders have decided to make Odumegu the king.
My brother, forget all those things. It is not all the elders.
But one person now.
Chief Abanobi. But only him cannot stand before others.
But this is too bad. It's too bad. The elder should do the right thing. Not bending from what the tradition says.
My brothers, everything now is politics. As long as money is involved.
What concerns politics with tradition?
Anayo, see, if Ikenna is rich now, those elders will not even think of him being radical or misbehave. See, they will just rush and make him the king because they know what they will gain.
All I know is that they will have to be very careful so that they will not attract the anger of the gods. That is what I know.
Well, I seriously think that this message should go direct to Chief Odumewu because he exactly knows that he is doing the wrong thing.
Wait, will you be the one to go and give Odumewu the message? Will you go and tell him anything? Can you go to Odumewu and tell him?
Brothers, let's forget this matter. Our duty is to serve whoever they put there as king. So let's forget it. So that we'll serve with our whole heart. No matter who they put there.
How far?
I'm okay. I'm okay. You see, I said let me come and see you guys as men that matters in this community. See, my father will soon be the king of this kingdom. And I need your support. As men that knows...
Please, don't be offended. But from my own calculation, I think Ikenna is supposed to be our rightful king. So how come your father now?
Kenneth is in short or all. Who is Ikenna? What can he offer to this community?
You see, that's what we're talking about. Ikenna is a young man like you and I, who does not even know anything about the tradition.
Yeah.
At the same time, poor, has nothing to offer at all. My father is the right man for this kingship.
Although we've spoken well, your father is the right man for that seat. I'll stand by him. Not that rascal.
Thank you.
That's your own opinion. But at least, let's wait till then.
Yeah, check out our phone.
Okay.
You guys should drink up.
Stella, what do you think about all this whole thing Chief Odumewu is doing? Because the rumor is all over the community.
My sister, Ifeoma, it's not our business at all. Doesn't concern us at all. If not that Chiamaka, his daughter, is our friend, who will soon become the princess of this land. And that is why we're coming. Because we're going to benefit from her as the royal maid. You understand? If not her at all, I would have said it's not our business. Meanwhile, there's nothing you and I can do about it.
Apart from us benefiting from her, if you become the crown princess, everybody in this village knows that it's Ikenna's turn to be the king.
It's Ikenna's turn to be the king, truth being told. But it's not you and I that will make him the king. So let the elders decide. Whoever they choose, let him be the king.
Because the tradition is turning upside down.
My sister, I heard Chief Odumewu is bribing the elders. Yes! Bribing them with money for the throne.
Yay! Let all of them, both Chief Odumewu and the elders, let them be careful because of Okwa.
I understand. What side are you, self? Anyway, whatever way, we have to protect the interest of our friend and that of our family. I don't know what's your problem.
You are right though. Everything so costly. Things are so costly.
Kiru, what the elders are doing to Ikenna is unfair. It's not good at all. What are they doing to Ikenna that is not good? Huh? Yes, if you look into what they are saying, you will see that they are right. Hey, what exactly are they saying that is right? What is right? Are you blind? Hey, can't you see that Ikenna is arrogant boy. Ikenna is, in fact, issues. Can't you see the way he tie hair tie? Okay, Chafna here and there. Ikenna cannot rule us. Hey, Ikenna, I don't believe you are the one saying this, honestly. Why are you saying this, Ikiru? Tell me. Didn't the God say that Ikenna is so arrogant as a tiny Chafunishi, as you said? Why did the gods choose him? Why not the rich one, the great one? Why him? Anyways, the gods didn't choose him. It is their family turn to produce a king. And it happens that he's the only man remaining in the family. So that is it, in case you don't get it. Get it into your skull. Wait, please. Let me tell you something that you don't understand. The ways of the gods are not the ways of men. They should allow him to rule. The gods will guide him.
No problem. We can now rule you. And you will need, in fact, no need of talking. Let's go to the...
You see, as it is now, you guys are part of the strong youth we have in this kingdom. And the three of you are also from the family that produces the palace guards. My father will soon be the king of this kingdom. And I need your support. Of course, you know what you stand to gain. Your salaries will change. And your welfare will also change.
Okay, now you're right. I mean, Ikechu, you see, this is what we have been praying for. As for me, I support your father.
Look, Ikechu, it's not for us to decide this. When the time comes, whoever is chosen, be it your father or Ikenna, we'll just do our work.
You shouldn't be talking about Ikenna now. Ikenna cannot pay your salary. Who is he?
Well, like Victor rightly said, whoever becomes the king will follow. That is our own. Okay?
But I think my father is the right person.
No matter the instrument you use to fight, you cannot take someone's...
Hi, Nai. How did you go with Ikenna?
If you see what Ikenna told me, Ikenna called me names. He said I am selfish and greedy. He even threatened me with death.
What? Father, you mean Ikenna said this to you? I will so deal with him.
Don't mind that rascal. We'll hijack the call and count on me. They don't mind him. But Nai, did you offer him the money as we agreed?
I did. And he said he would not sell his throne to my money.
Who said you are buying the throne from him?
Don't worry. Just finish up with the elders. He is too small. Very small.
Yes. That reminds me. What about the youths? Were you able to convince them?
Well, I spoke to the major ones and they are with us.
And the women too. They are suddenly behind us. How can I change Nai?
Let me finish with the elders, then I will handle the king.
Nani Jogo. Igwe, him.
The reason I came to see you is this. Maybe came to me threatening during meditation. Leave the throne for him. I should leave the throne for him, that I'm not qualified to be the next king. I'm a radical, I'm a smoker, drinker, and all that. I don't understand. And what did you answer? I told him that I cannot, because it's not his turn. I told him to wait for his turn.
You answered well. When a man refuses to do what is right, God definitely pay on himself. Oddly is a very greedy man, and if he doesn't stop what he's doing, the gods will deal with him.
Honestly, I don't know why he's pushing for this thing. Everyone has some, and Azor has some. I heard that he came to meet the elders, telling them the same thing, that they should crown him king.
Yes.
And what did they say?
I rebuked him. I told him that no man can change our tradition. Neither the elders can do it. Nobody. The tradition stands.
Well, I said, let me come and talk to you because I believe that you seem to be the only one who is supporting me in this life. And I'm very grateful.
No problem. No one
cannot take someone's birthright away. No matter the instrument you use to fight, you cannot take someone's kingship away. No matter the instrument you use to fight.
Are you going out alone?
Oh yes, I have a meeting with one of the elders. Yes.
That reminds me. What are the elders saying concerning what Chief Odumegwu is demanding for?
Oh, well, there's a consensus among the elders that Ikenna is still rather too young. And besides, youthful exuberance have taken over him. He's a bit on the rascally side. You know, and besides, if you know very well, Chief Odumegwu is from the royal family. So we are thinking that we should give Ikenna time to mature, become more disciplined as a young man. Let Chief Odumegwu rule now, while Ikenna grows into a more matured, intelligent, and disciplined man. That's what we are thinking.
Papa, this grammar is becoming unbecoming, but sorry, you know I'm seeing this thing. Are you not going against the tradition?
What do you know? The grammar is too much. When we tell you to go to school, you don't take schooling seriously. Look at him talking.
But Papa, she is right. If Ikenna is not matured, you elders are there to direct him now. And he's a full-grown man.
Will you keep quiet? What is wrong with you? Plaiting your mother's hair this morning. Will you finish that thing quickly and go to my room, get my clothes and wash them?
Please, you have to listen to them. They may be children, but they are right. They know what they are saying. And you have to tread with caution. Everyone in this community are against what the elders are doing.
Hey! Listen to me. Who is that person that is against what the elders are doing? If there is any such person, that person must be a compound fool. The elders are full of wisdom. Our job is to amend the culture and to superintend over this community to be sure that things go right. And besides, Chief Odumegwu is part of the royal household. We're not doing anything. We're only making things right so that when Ikenna matures and become more disciplined, he can be in the right frame of mind to rule. Please, end of this discussion. I'm going out now. Enough, please.
No matter the instrument you use to fight, you cannot take someone's kingship away.
So it is good that you have come so that we can look into this very important issue.
Well, no. I want to say thank you for inviting me. And at the same time, I want to say I'm sorry that I didn't come to see you. Not because it wasn't in my mind to come and see you. But I just know that when it is the right time, you will send for me. And you did send for me, and that's why.
Exactly. This is the right time. We are seeing. It's very important so that to dispel these rumors that have been flying here and there, You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Well, the thing is, all those rumors going up and down. Some are saying that I'm dragging the throne with Chief Odumegwu. I am not dragging the throne with Chief Odumegwu. I'm not dragging anything with you. Everybody in this community knows that it is the turn of the Chiamaka Chukwukadibe family to produce the next king. And it happens that I am the only male child in my family. And so, I should be crowned the next king of Umochekwu.
If anybody tells you that he doesn't know that you are the rightful person to climb the throne, bad man. We all know. Forget those rumors flying here and there, Even those people that are saying that you are stubborn, you are radical, you are this and that. Even those people they couldn't see who to say. But the truth is that we all know that you are the rightful person to ascend the throne. Yes, we all know that. So that should not disturb you. That should not disturb you.
Well, you know, people can say whatever they like.
Exactly.
They can say anything they want. When I see what I maybe
it's okay.
The way you people are seeing me, you feel that I'm too young or I'm not mature.
Oh, very good.
You people are the elders of this community. So, I believe that as elders, if I am king, you people can guide me so that I can be able to rule according to the customs and traditions of our land. So, the elders are there to counsel me, to advise me.
I'm very happy. You speak like a wise man. Since you sound as if you are ready to submit yourself to the wisdom of the elders, please listen to me attentively and take my advice. Ikenna.
No.
Yes, we have a consensus among the elders, and I want you to trust our wisdom. You will allow Chief Odumegwu to ascend the throne and be crowned as the king now, while you give yourself time to mature into the best you can be. We know that you are the rightful owner of the throne, but please do this for the kingdom, for the benefit of the kingdom. And the gods and our ancestors will bless whatever you lay your hands. That is our candid advice. Ikenna.
From what you have said now, it is very, very clear to me that truly, as they say that in every rumor, there is an atom of truth. But I want to make this very clear to you, and you can take the same message to all the elders, that I, Ikenna Johnson Chiemeka Chukwukadibia, I will not relinquish my throne, my turn to be the next king of this community, to Chief Odumegwu or anyone else. They should wait for their turn. When it's their turn, they can be king. This is what I want to let you know. I stand my ground. Ekwero. And I think that is it, because there's nothing else for me to tell. But for now, I beg to take my leave. Biology.
Hey! Young people. Look at how he walked away from the wisdom of the elders. Hey! Whichever of you.
Chief Odumegu.
I don't even know why you've not seen reasons with me why Ikenna should not be our next king.
Chief Odumegu, let's do the right thing and call a spade a spade. We all know that if a king to be is still young, that it is the duty of the elders to hold the throne for him to lead the people until he grows up. But why do you want to rob Ikenna? If it is you, how will you feel? Please, please, I don't want to be part of this. Asi ihe chinyere mmadụ onye anapụnụ.
Let me remind you, in case you've forgotten, that the fly that refuses to heed to advice follows the corpse to the grave.
But you have to do the right thing.
Oh no.
Abanobi. Ogewa.
Oh no.
Ogene.
How many times have I called you? Why have you people chosen to go against the tradition our forefathers set behind?
Look, listen to me. Our forefathers set the traditions in the days of yore. But in these present times, we have to amend it. We have to make it suit the present day realities. And that is what we are doing.
But don't forget that it is said that no one should shift the ancient boundary set or built by our forefathers.
You speak like one who doesn't know too much. Listen to me. Do I need to remind you that you and I are the ancestors? You and I are the gods? You and I are the guardians of this community. And we must do what is right. And that is what we are doing.
What is right?
Yes.
So what is right is for you to take what rightfully belongs to someone and give it to someone else. No, listen. Bell of death rings silently. And it is only the initiate of Ekwensu, deity of confusion, that knows how to trade with caution. Oh no, know how to trade with caution. Oh no, know how to trade with caution.
Look at Abanobio. I'm doing the right thing. Yes, I'm trading with caution. Okay.
Ogenekwa, why are you standing on my way now?
Listen, Ikenna. My father have told me your reply when he humbly approached you for something that would change this your poverty miserable stricken life. But since you've decided to be foolish, to reject something that would change this your entire life, I will show you the difference between poverty and riches. You want to be king, right? Just look at yourself. You want to be the king, right? We shall see. We shall see.
You cannot cannot take someone's birthright away. No matter the instrument you used to fight, you cannot take someone's kingship away. No matter the instrument you used to fight, 'cause only the gods can make a king, can name a king.
Chai, guys, I am very happy over what I heard today.
What is that?
Wait, so you people never heard? Listen, I heard that the elders have changed their mind concerning giving the throne to Chief Odumewu.
Hey, now they are doing the right thing. Yes.
See, I also heard that they are meeting with Ikenna today. But the meeting is just to ask Ikenna whether he is willing to hand over the throne to Chief Odumewu. Which, if he refuses, that means they are going to crown Ikenna the king. And then ask Chief Odumewu to wait for his own turn. Which you know is the right thing.
Yes. And I believe that Ikenna will not allow Chief Odumewu to take his rights.
And
now the elders are talking as the elders they are.
And you believe that?
See.
Whether you believe it or not, or Basade.
Because I'm already seeing King Odumewu as the king of this community.
King who? King of which community? Oga, your king, not my king. Because Chief Odumewu can never be my king.
No, he's going to rule him. Oh, chai. Look at the drunk calling us drunkard.
Imagine, no.
Obiora, are you well at all?
Iken, we've come to tell you that we are aware of all that is going on. Even though we don't see the reason for you to bring us into what is happening.
No. Honestly speaking, it's not as if I didn't want to bring you people into the whole matter. It's just that I felt that, everybody is standing with Odumewu. So I said, let me just stay on my own and avoid bringing complications into the whole matter. Honestly, it's not as if I didn't want to bring you guys in. Ejoku.
Tufiakwa, Ikenna, my brother. May the gods forbid that we go against our tradition. Remember, we know the truth. And you see that truth, we are standing for it.
Ejoku Bondo, no. Ejoku Bondo. See, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry you guys felt the way you felt. You understand? It's just that I felt that as they are saying I'm not able, I'm not worthy to be a king, I'm a radical, so they felt I cannot be on the throne. So they are now looking at Odumewu. And I felt everybody is with Odumewu. So I said, let me just stay on my own and be watching.
Well, we heard that you're meeting with the elders.
Yeah, they summoned me now. They say I should come and make my opinion, my decisions known to them. I wonder what else they want to hear. What do they want me to say?
My brother, I love this. Listen, we want you to stand your ground.
Bam.
You cannot remember that throne is your birthright. And you are not supposed, you dare not give that throne to anybody.
For what?
Not even Chief Odumewu.
For what?
Maka, why?
Let him wait for his turn. His turn. Why is he so short?
We are strongly behind you. If for that throne, when it is yours.
Oh, whatever they are. Thank you, my brothers. I am so glad now that at least I know I have two people who are in support of me. I have two people who are in support. So at least my age mate.
There is nothing to worry about.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. No problem. Once we are done with the meeting, I'll let people know what they say.
No matter the instrument you used to fight, you cannot take someone's kingship away.
Elders of Umeche Kingdom. And people say that when speech stays too long in the mouth, it turns to water. For too long, our throne has been vacant of a vibrant king. And this is not good for us as a people. We need a king sitting on that throne. And that is what we have come to deliberate on.
Oh no, you are right. Very, very right. In fact, I've been expecting to hear this from you all this while. But I thank the gods you have today said it. What do we do?
My fellow elders, who will be our next king?
Chief Ume, don't you know who our next king is?
Chief Abadobi, since you know who our next king is, tell us, who is our next king?
Ha! Why are you people talking like strangers in this land? We all know that our next king is Ikenna, son of Ebuka, and Ebucha Fimaka.
Please let us not quarrel about this.
Ikenna can never be our next king. He is too small. He has bad character. Attitude, Oworo.
Who told you that he cannot be our next king? And
Don't quarrel. Can I ask you this question? Who is the Ebuka you're talking about? Am I not also from the royal family? I am equally royal blood. If the other house is not ready, the other one is ready.
Bam!
So we should not quarrel about this. It's just a little thing to sort out.
Very good. Quarrel should be out of this discussion because this is a family affair. We thank the gods because the gods have settled this dispute. He has given us a reputable leader, one that can be trusted, and he is Ichie Odumegu.
I'm not surprised. Oh, no. I know that Chief Odumegu has bribed all of you. But you people should be very careful because the anger of the gods must surely come.
Ichanobi, watch your tongue! Watch your tongue!
The gods can never be angry with us because Chief Odumegu here is also from a loyal lineage.
Angunobi, you have to be mindful of your language. Telling the elders, honorable elders, that I have bribed them. You have to mind your language.
Yes. What we're going to do at this juncture is to invite Ikenna and give him reasons why he should allow somebody like Ichie Odumegu to become the king. He should be made to know that his youthful exuberance, his character problems are inimical to the throne. I think that would be a good thing to do.
No. What if we invite him and he refuses to come?
Very simple. He shows that he has no interest in becoming the king, and you, Chief Odumegu, takes over as the king of Umueche Kingdom. Simple!
You must not release him until after my father's coronation. 3 days after my father's coronation, then you can let him go. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
You get your balance as soon as the job is done. You may go.
Where is Ikenna? Where is he? Was he not informed of this meeting?
Hello. We gave him this information on 2 different occasions. Eh?
You informed him on 2 different occasions. So where is he?
That we don't know. Ichie Odumegu. But from a reliable source, I gathered he traveled to the city.
Traveled in this situation?
Oh no.
Ikenna has been around. But as at yesterday, I did not see him. But we have to wait until we hear from him.
No! We can't wait. Teenage. It's also getting late.
Oh, when it is clear to a child that he cannot dance the little masquerade, he will claim that he has an injury on the leg. Now, it is clear to us that Ikenna has felt that he cannot ascend the throne. We have to crown Odumegu.
Oh no. My fellow elders, Ikenna was in my house some days ago, and he told me he wasn't interested in this particular throne, that I should ascend the throne. Then I told him to come to this meeting and inform the elders of his own decision. I don't know why he's not here yet. Elders of Umacha Kingdom. No. As we can see, the palace has been empty for a long while now. And the throne is vacant of a king. But that will soon come to an end. Ichie Odumegu. Hello. You and your family should get ready to move into the palace.
Bomb!
While we prepare for your coronation.
Coronation?
Coronation. Why not? Why not?
You people should be very careful. Let's wait for Ikenna and hear from him to avoid mistake. What mistake?
Why do we wait?
What mistake?
I am saying that you have personal interest in this. Saying that you are taking this thing personally. Where is Ikenna? Ikenna that were informed that he should come to this elders meeting and tell us his mind, that ran out of this community, and you're telling us to wait until he comes back. Be careful. So you never believed what I told you. He was in my house and he told me that he wasn't interested, that I should take over. Can't that enter into your ears? Ikenna! Ha! Ikenna! What is this?
You cannot take someone's
Ikenna!
no matter the instrument you use to fight.
Where is him?
You cannot
Ikenna!
take someone's kingship away.
Ikenna!
Instrument you use to
Where can he be found?
fight.
Ikenna!
Can make a king.
Where is Ikenna?
Name a king. Can choose a king.
Ikenna! Where can he be? Ikenna! Tufiakwa, what is all this? Ikenna! Today of all day, Ikenna is nowhere to be found. What is this? Ikenna! Where can he be? Ikenna! Where can he be? Ifeakwa.
Oh, my love, there. Hello. Please, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Sorry now. Which can face be that one? Sorry, please.
Welcome. That's what you say. Sorry, please.
Hey, sorry. Okay. I was just trying to do one or two for my mom. I'm fine now.
I'm fine.
You look so fresh.
Please don't flatter me.
Hey, this travel is so fine in your body.
No, I'm just myself, but nothing. How are you?
Fine, no. You're very fine. Have you heard?
Heard what?
Wonders they say can never end.
Stella.
Waiting up.
Stella.
Hear me first now.
Oh, yeah, say it.
The very day Ikenna was asked to come and declare before the elders that he is not giving his throne to Chief Odumegu, Ikenna disappeared.
Yeah?
Disappeared.
He ran away.
Hey! I'm so surprised though. I'm so surprised.
Surprised?
About what?
Surprised. Maybe he traveled or something.
No be only travel travel ni.
It's possible.
No be only Ikenna did not travel. He ran away. He knows he cannot face Chief Odumegwu now.
Stella.
Yes.
Say what you know.
That is why he ran away.
Wait. Are you sure that Ikenna did not collect money from Chief Odumegwu in exchange for the throne?
Oh, my sister.
Ifeoma, please. It's not possible. Ikenna will not do that.
Ikenna wife.
He cannot do that. Whatever the case might be, Ikenna will come back to this village and tell us if he ran away or he traveled. So he cannot just say he ran away. No, it's not possible. Ikenna will never run away.
Ikenna wife, we have heard you.
Yeah, I'm not his wife.
Come back. Stop that thing and say he will not come back.
Stop saying that. Ikenna, I know, will never run away. For who?
You cannot take someone's birthright away. No matter the instrument you use.
What is it? Why is your face like this?
It will not be well with that, which makes the bad turn the night into day and day into night.
What is it?
On the day, I mean today, that the elders want Ikenna to appear before them and declare that he will not give the throne to Odumegwu. Ikenna was nowhere to be found.
Hey! How can this be? Where is he going to?
No one knows. I went to his house. Nobody. What? The door was locked.
Evil! Hey! Mama, this is strange. Papa, are you sure he's alive?
Nobody knows. Hey! Only the gods know.
Hi, Mommy. You're back already.
I am back.
How are you getting to work?
Well, but I don't have to be boss.
A good news. I will be crowned the king of this great kingdom in 3 days' time.
That's good news, honey. Wow, I can't wait to become the queen of this kingdom.
No. But some people can be very, very stupid and useless.
What happened?
Abanudi is against me and equally against the decision of the elders.
Dad, are you surprised? As for me, I am not surprised. I already know, he will never, Abanobi, he will never support you.
Well, that is not the problem.
And you know what? Once you become the king, the first thing you will do is to remove him from your cabinet.
Don't worry about that. I know what.
Iwe! Your food is not done. Let me go and get it. Hey! I'm going to become the next king. You see my step. No. Now let me get some food though.
As in, what is happening? Today of all days.
I just know.
Ikenna! Is he answering?
Ikenna!
Okay. Ikenna! Nobody is there.
Let me try it.
Okay.
What?
What happened?
The number is still switched off.
Eh? Today of all days? What's happening? See. Okay, let's go back to our joint and check. Maybe he has gone there. Okay, let's go. What could this be? That Ikenna is nowhere to be found.
How? I don't understand. Obiora, you don't understand what? See, Obiora, we are talking about Ikenna, our brother, who was supposed to appear before the elders to declare his intention of becoming the king. And he just disappeared like that. And you are here telling us that you don't understand.
As a matter of fact, we went to his house and he was not there. The doors are locked.
I told you, get it easy, Gota, that Ikenna will not be able to stand Odumegwu. Now he has run away. Also.
Obiora, why would you say a thing like this? That Ikenna ran away. Ikenna never ran away this while, for just a day, for him to declare his intention to become the king. You think he ran away? My brother, wake up. Something is wrong.
Nothing is wrong. A man will always run away from a fight he cannot stand.
Obiora for Nugenti. This particular one, I think Carlo here is right. Something is definitely wrong somewhere, and we must find out what it is.
No, both of you, excluding me.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You're already supporting Odumegwu. But you see this one, we must find out what happened.
Hey! Ikenna Isinkwata has given his orders.
And Obiora Afonu must obey that order. We must find out what happened to our brother.
Please, I beg you. I beg you guys, please. The elders are waiting.
Shut up! I said shut up! See, let me just tell you. In case you don't know, you're just waiting for a call. Just a call. Don't blow off your head.
Hey, eyes on him.